just the opening of a Transworld video. I'm 95% certain that this place is abandoned, closed down. And look at this thing, dude. Holy shit. We got another one right here. But the problem is I don't have enough material to get 2 ledges going. It'll be a stretch to get this one going. All right, I gotta get to work. I'll give you guys a tip too. If you're about to go prep a spot, bring your board with you. It just looks a lot less sketchy. And then if you get pulled up on, you know, be like, I'm just getting this thing ready to skate, just gonna wax it up or whatever. Don't just like go out into some business area and, you know, bring a can of lacquer and a rub brick. They'll think you're fucking trying to break into the place. So I only have this much sealer left. I think I can make it stretch though. All right. Well, that was like literally just enough. Perfect. Also, these containers will keep it fresh. So if you got one of these, good to just fill them up. And I'll see you guys back here in the daytime now. I gotta do something about that tree branch. So I'm pretty sure this place is definitely closed down. I don't think this whole complex is in use right now because it is a Saturday afternoon and there's nobody here. Also, the parking lot to get in this place was blocked off because of some marathon or something going on, so I had to park and hoof it, but we're here now. And now that I'm looking at it in the daytime, I think this ledge was definitely skated before. It looks like it was just sandblasted to shit like 10 years ago or something. This is too perfect of a spot to have existed here this long without anybody finding it and skating it. All right, so I gotta take care of this tree branch. The only thing I got is a shoelace. It was so stupid it actually worked. Temporary solution, but the shoelace seems to have done the job. Although if that thing snaps and springs out while I'm like right there, I'm absolutely fucked. Real quick before I start getting this thing waxed up, I wanted to show you guys the setup I'm working with this week. So it's kind of a Chico-inspired setup today. I was watching Chico's My Indies segment the other day, just checking out clips of him because that dude's mad inspiring. And I was like, you know what? I got something sort of similar to what he's riding. So we threw on the OG classic shape, 52 millimeter, that nice little green in there, some cast hollow 159 Indies, and yeah, I just wanted to fuck around and play with this thing today. Kind of bringing me to the topic of this video, which I'll wax on about later, which is just like fucking around with different setups just for the fun of it, just to see what it feels like, just to try something new, and you know, not being too hung up on your gear and making it all about madness, because that shit gets played out. Anyway, I'll get into that crap a little bit more later, but right now I'm gonna wax this thing up and have some fun. No idea if that's gonna grind. We'll find out. Before I start jumping on anything, I gotta warm up a little bit, man. I'm fresh out the car, so I'm gonna get a couple kick flips or something down here. I gotta get a nollie heel if it's Chico-inspired. Damn. First try nollie heel, dude. The luck of Chico. I'll take it. And that's about all the flip tricks I want to do today. Moment of truth. See how it grinds. I just got to do a bunch of those. It's starting to wear in. Unfortunately, it's not as like buttery as I wanted it to be today. It's a work in progress though. Right now we're at like a 4 out of 10 on the buttery scale. It slides and grinds, but it's just gonna take some work. I just got to keep skating this thing. I've had to 50-50 it about 300 times now, because I mean, wax can only do so much. Like, you can wax the shit out of a ledge. It really just needs those little pieces of truck ingrained into the ledge. I forgot that can happen. I'm not gonna put it in the video, but I put some work in here just grinding this thing over and over again. Just needs a few more sessions on it to get it like really buttery. So I gotta figure out Wallies. The reason I want to figure them out is because I found this spot. And it looks like a perfect spot to do a Wally. I'm not talking about, you know, wall riding up on your back wheel and doing that. I mean like the nollie version of it. I don't know how to do those, so I mean, I'm just gonna figure them out. Doesn't make sense. Oh, you're good. Sorry.
Good for you.
Big shout out to Tom's Tutorials. I looked up a video real quick. I don't know if that dude still makes videos, but that was some really helpful information. So if you see this, thank you. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Filming, if you just want to get like a B-roll, if you just roll in and me cruising behind you.
You want to get some B-roll? Sure. All right.
I love filming.
It's actually a local ordinance to this specific part of town that if you're near this thing and you have a skateboard with you, you legally have to crooked grind it. Well, I avoided a ticket. So to explain the title of this video, kind of stemmed from Instagram post that Andrew Reynolds made. Basically, he was saying that he's switched his gear up a ton, just like I do, just like a lot of you guys do, trying to find this like Goldilocks zone for our setups. What made me like really kind of take a step back and think about my own bullshit is that he's like, I'm still gonna be 46. I'm not gonna have Tiago's pop no matter like what configuration or wheelbase setup I have for my trucks and wheels and board size, length, width, all that shit. And it kind of made me think like, fuck dude, like what am I always trying to chase after? What is this? I'm always switching my gear up. I'm always reviewing new shit, trying to like figure out the perfect setup and this and that. And what it kind of comes down to is that part of the fun is trying new shit out. Of all the truck reviews and wheel reviews and shapes and sizes and all this shit that I've talked about, I don't honestly ever think I'm gonna like just stick with one thing. And also I referenced the Chico video that kind of made me want to set this board up. He's talking about how he rides wacky shapes because it keeps it interesting. And I was like, I guess that's kind of my thing too. Like I like to ride funky shapes and sometimes ride a popsicle with like a super try-hard setup and, you know, for a certain trick or whatever. But I think I've reached a resolution that I'm just no longer gonna be like chasing the perfect setup. I like all of the gear that I have, and sometimes I want to change it out, sometimes I want to try something new, sometimes I want to set up a tribute setup to somebody, and maybe I'll skate it for a week, maybe I'll skate it for a year, who knows. Anyway, that was just some random thoughts, time filler, you know.
Click the ad.